What's going on, guys? What is going on? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, because as usual, I've got a lot to say. Yeah, the chat is going crazy right now, as usual. Glad you guys are in here, man, because watching that was painful. Watching that was painful. Oh. All right, I'm just tweeting out the link right now. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, follow me. Links are always in the description of my videos. Yeah, I see you guys in the chat, man, going crazy. Oh, man. All right, so here's where I'm at. Our offense didn't score a touchdown. Our offense didn't score a touchdown. Do you know how hard that is to do in today's NFL? You know how hard that is to do. Like, I knew this would be a low-scoring game, but damn, at least I expected us to score a touchdown. Our offense had 2 field goals, and we had a special teams kick return from Cordell Patterson. That's it. That's literally it. And you know what? At this point, I'm ready to say we need to get rid of everybody responsible for this mess. Like, honestly, Ryan Pace for not getting an offensive line assembled when he could have. He had the entire offseason, couldn't do it, or didn't do it, I should say. Not couldn't. He didn't do it. His best signing, Jermaine Afidi, just not enough. It's not enough. He should be fired. Matt Nagy gave up play calling. Obviously, it didn't change much. Bill Lazor couldn't do much with the offense either. It was just bad all around, folks. And I got to tell you, like, I really did not think that things could get worse. But that was somehow even worse. And it always happens on national TV where the Bears can't even be competent. Remember, I always tell you, just be competent at least. Can't even do that. This is the worst offense in football, even worse than the Jets. Literally even worse than the Jets. Do you guys know the Bears' offense had -2 yards in the third quarter, and we outscored the Minnesota Vikings? We had -2 yards of offense. It's because Cordell Patterson had the kick return in the third quarter. It got so bad to a point where when Nick Foles got hurt, by the way, I hate injuries. I hope Nick Foles is okay. But I was happy in the sense of I don't want to watch this. I really don't. And I was tired of watching Nick Foles. I really was. I was tired of watching Nick Foles. Obviously, Tyler Bray came in, so all you Tyler Bray fans, yeah, I don't know about Tyler Bray either. And, I mean, what else is there to say about Nick Foles? Like, he's awful. Nick Foles is awful. Nick Foles literally is not giving you anything that Mitch Trubisky wasn't, and he can't run. No accuracy, no feel, no poise. And here's my thing with the play calling. Again, started out okay, looked like it was good, and then completely wet the bed. Jimmy with the super chat, how can you say somehow, you know it's that O-line? Jimmy, I hear you, man. It is the offensive line. That's why I told you, blame Ryan Pace, right? Because he should be fired for not addressing it. We got another super chat. Foles is terrible. Faiz, 8 batted passes. Yeah. Nick Foles, I told you guys this before in other weeks. Nick Foles is like 6'5", 6'6". How do you still have batted passes when you're that tall? Like, I don't get it. But here's my thing. I started by saying the play calling, again, started off good, like decent, right? We were doing short, quick passes, decisive runs. And by the way, is it just me or all of the running backs today ran harder than David Montgomery? I mean, I don't want to pick on David Montgomery here. We have a lot more other issues, but Cordell Patterson, Ryan Nall, Lamar Miller, and Artavius Pierce, I feel like they all run better. I told you Monty dances around the line too much, but that's just me. That's besides the point. Let's get back to Nick Foles. Here is my big issue. I kept telling you the offense and the play calling could easily be fixed. Well, maybe I should say easily because nothing is ever easy with this team. It's like pulling teeth. But it could be addressed if we did short, quick passes. I don't understand. Yes, I'm with the super chat. Pathetic. 4 straight 3-and-outs. Just tank. Why can we not do short, quick passes? Like, why is that so hard? Short, quick passes, folks. Just do that, and that should be how you move the football. If the first read is not there, maybe throw it out because our offensive line can't hold. Our offensive line is only good for the first read. So why is Nick Foles in the pocket, standing and waiting and waiting and waiting, and now it's a sack? It's a sack. Like, I don't get it. So Miguel with the super chat, some other team is going to take advantage of Mitch's full potential. We're going to hit our life even more. They deserve it. The Bears deserve it at this point. Look, again, Mitchell Trubisky is not going to solve all the issues on this Bears offense, folks. I don't want to hear this like it's not like after the bye week, Mitch is back, right? Hopefully he's back from his injury, and all of a sudden everything is fixed, because it's not going to be. I'm just saying, and I want Mitch back. Like, I think he would have absolutely, Mills would have absolutely been benched if it were not for Mitch Trubisky being hurt. Bad O-line, non-mobile QB, horrible play call in the second half all lead to that embarrassment. Essentially 2 years of Super Bowl caliber defense down the drain. Yeah, well said, Zach. Well said. I totally agree. Great super chat here. Frosty with the super chat. Would you consider the Bears getting Kaepernick? I mean, listen, that's not even like at this point. I can't even address that. I'm sorry. It's not. We're not there. We're not at that stage. This is not about Colin Kaepernick or anything. This is just about a Bears team that is the most inept team in football on the offensive end. Literally the most inept team. And here's where I'm at. Why, again, like I said, why do you continue to draw up plays? You are not, N-O-T not, doing short, quick passes. Nick Foles, it was so frustrating to watch him, man. Like, do you guys feel me on that? It was so frustrating watching Nick Foles. He's so boring to watch, too, by the way. And again, I don't really care about boring as long as you win and you're good. He's not even good. So put Mitch back in, right? Again, Mitch is not going to solve all the issues, but at least have some ability behind the offensive line. So let's do this, all right? I'm bringing out we got a super chat. Drew Elliott traded to Milwaukee. Yeah, I saw that. We had a ton of NBA news, which I'll get into. But let me bring out the blame meter, and I'm just going to go ahead right here, okay? Everybody that is associated with this offense needs to go. Ryan Pace, you need to go, all right? You drafted great defense, but you didn't address the offensive line here, and it's coming to hurt us. So offensive line, Ryan Pace's fault. Play calling, Matt Nagy's fault. Now he gave it up, and Bill Lazor's play calling wasn't great either, but Matt Nagy will still get the majority of the blame for the play calling, all right? Then quarterback, that's again Ryan Pace, right? So get rid of Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy. Like, I'm sorry, at this rate, that's where it's headed, all right? And then player-wise, the only players worth keeping on this offense are Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney. Everybody else can go. Anthony Miller can go. Nick Foles can go. Mitchell Trubisky can go. Jimmy Graham can go. Cordell Patterson. Even David Montgomery. I don't care. Everybody on this damn offense, everybody associated with this damn offense besides Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney can get the hell out, because this is pathetic. This is pathetic, folks. This is on national TV. Prime time, the entire world is watching. Like, it's so embarrassing, folks. It's so embarrassing. I don't mind losing. I don't. But losing like this is so embarrassing, folks. I hate it. 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 Is the season over? Technically, it's not, because we've got games left. But, folks, how can you have faith in this offense at this point? Even myself, I consider myself a pretty optimistic guy, man. How do you have any sort of faith in this offense at this point? So, I'm not there. I'm just not. So, yeah. Having fun thinking about the new quarterback and GM we'll get this offseason. Should be an interesting one. Yeah. Honestly, look, again, if you want me to say the season's over, I can say it. But like I said, like, I don't have any faith in this offense. This was the game for me to have faith. I just don't. We get a bye next week. I've never been more happy for a bye week, so I don't have to watch this garbage offense. Literally, folks, I'm literally happy because we don't have to watch this garbage offense. Cole Kmet can stay. That's a good point. You can keep Cole Kmet. You guys are right about that. We haven't used him much, all right? Just heartbreaking, man. Yeah, I mean, Mitchell Trubisky will probably be the quarterback once the bye week's over. It looks like Nick Foles is done for the year or for a significant amount of time. I think he broke his collarbone. I'm not sure, like, confirmed on that, but that's what it looked like. So I think it's over for Nick Foles. Thankfully, the experiment's done. I told you guys this at the beginning of the year. This is why I wanted Mitchell Trubisky. I think Mitchell Trubisky is better than Nick Foles. I hope this proved to you guys that was the correct prediction about Mitchell Trubisky. And, when Mitchell Trubisky got benched, I was more mad at Mitch than anything because I was like, he shouldn't have even given an opportunity for Matt Nagy to bench him. But Matt Nagy made a mistake benching Mitch Trubisky that quickly. He did. You don't break the glass of Nick Foles that quickly, right? He's a late season quarterback, but even at this point, he's not doing that. So, oh my God, so much NBA news too, by the way. Drew Holiday traded to the Bucks. Blazers trade for Robert Covington. What is going on? Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, season-wise, let me get back to football here. Faiz, I thought we said the Bears filled every need this offseason. Look, the Bears filled needs, but did they fill them well? No, and that's where we're at. So what do we need to do? Look, we have a Super Bowl caliber defense that we're wasting again. What is going to happen now, right? I'm telling you, this is what was the only good thing I told you that happens from losing? What was the only good thing I told you guys that happens when you lose? When you lose, people get held accountable and people get fired. And that's a good thing because those people should not have jobs anymore. And we're looking at Ryan Pace and we're looking at Matt Nagy. I'm sorry that it came to this. I don't like calling for people's job, but it's a performance business. You got to perform or you got to get the hell out. And so that's what's going to happen with Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy. They will play out the rest of the season. I am not expecting Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace to get fired tomorrow or over the bye week. If that happens, I'd be shocked, but I'm not expecting it to happen. I'm expecting them to get the rest of the season. But if this offense continues, and which we have no reason to believe otherwise, we're not going to get a magical switch, If this offense continues at this pace, it's over. Cairo Santos stays. You're right. You're absolutely right. Cairo Santos stays. Thank you guys for catching me on that. Jalen Johnson stays as well. Maybe I overreacted a little bit. I can't say Jalen Johnson. I was talking about the offense. And Cairo Santos is special teams. He's special teams. I said the offense. The offense, okay? Did I miss anybody? We're keeping A-Rob, and if A-Rob wants to leave, I don't blame him. He doesn't want to be associated with this garbage of an offense. And we're keeping Darnell Mooney, and we're keeping Cole Kmet. It's a hip injury for Nick Foles. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. We wasted a championship defense again. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, folks. So do we spend all our draft selections on offensive line? Jimmy with the super chat. Good question, Jimmy. Offensive line and quarterback? I think that's it. So offensive line and quarterback, because I'm telling you right now, that's the difference here, right? So we absolutely need offensive linemen, and we absolutely need a quarterback. Offseason move, Kavan with the super chat. Cut Hicks for the cap so we can sign A-Rob. A-Rob is more important than Hicks for the team. Hicks is replaceable. I actually agree with that. I tweeted this out. By the way, you guys follow me on Twitter. And it was a Bugatti in the garage of a very small beat-up home. And that Bugatti is Allen Robinson, and that small beat-up home is the Bears offense. That is what Allen Robinson on this Bears offense feels like. He is literally the only reason that we even get yardage. Like, literally, if it wasn't for Allen Robinson, we might set records for, like, the worst offense in football, like, in terms of, like, statistics. So, yeah. Am I missing the super chats, guys? I'm sorry. The chat's going really quickly here. What other super chats we got here? I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Yeah, Buster Street needs to go. He was garbage today. He was garbage. I'm sorry. I have a lot to say, so I might have missed out on it. But yeah, folks, like, look, I came on here and I could rip into everybody, that we can think about. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm wasting my energy in the sense of this is unacceptable, and the same thing keeps happening. It's like when you lecture somebody and you're like, yo, stop doing that. And then they're like, I got you, bro. I got you. I'll stop it. And then they never stop it. So where's the change behavior? I keep coming on here, ripping this team, ripping this offense, but yet nothing changes. So at this point, you got to change something with your approach, and that's calling for heads. People need to get fired. All right? I thought it was the play calling. It's not. The offense still garbage. Quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky's not going to solve everything, even though he'll be better than Nick Foles. I totally agree with that. It's time to call for people's heads. This offense is garbage. Scrap it. Get rid of it. Get rid of Ryan Pace. Get rid of Matt Nagy. Get rid of it all. Evan with the super chat. We need to get Jordan Howard back. What do you think? Running back is not a problem as much as offensive line and quarterback. So even if we get Jordan Howard, who's washed up, by the way, I don't think Jordan Howard is good at all. So that's just where I'm at with that. Let's see here. Seeing if I missed the super chat, guys, but thank you so much, man, for all the love and support. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know. Do you guys agree with me? I feel like a broken record. I come on here every single week. We watch this garbage offense, this trash offense, and nothing changes the next week, literally. So if nothing's going to change, then we need to call for people's heads. We need to get people fired. We need to fire people. Yeah, fire the entire front office. Everybody associated with this offense needs to get fired. Folks, do you know what's so funny? We make it seem like, calling an offense or running an offense is difficult. So let me do one thing for you guys. The Vikings scored 19 points, right? Kirk Cousins, who nobody wants to admit would be an elite quarterback. I'm not saying he is, but Kirk Cousins against the Bears' vaunted defense had 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, interception, 25 for 36 against his Bears defense, all right? And Nick Foles couldn't do that. Like, Kirk Cousins did that against our Bears defense. Nick Foles and our offense could do that against the Vikings' worst defense. Like, that should be enough to tell you that. Justin Jefferson ripped us up, 8 for 135. He's a stud, man. I love that guy. Adam Thielen, 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook, 30 rushes for 96 yards, 3.2 yards per carry. Folks, the numbers look good in terms of the yardage, but 3.2 yards per carry is not good. Like, I like the fact that the Bears made out good in terms of stopping Dalvin Cook. I thought we neutralized him. I really did. We could have won this game if our offense scores 1 touchdown. That's so pathetic, man. I'm disgusted even having to say that. We win this game if we score 1 touchdown. That is pathetic. Yeah, it's sad, guys. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm lost for words. I really am. I am lost for words. Yeah, Vikings were the better team. Their offense is competent and we aren't. Yeah, so they looked like a competent offense. Like, that is the type of offense I'm talking about. So cut Robert Quinn. I mean, we'd be eating a lot of money, right? So at this point, get rid of everybody. So I'm fed up, folks. I'll probably, give my full thoughts in a video as well. But man, this is just annoying. I'll answer some questions here for like a couple minutes, and then if Faiz puts on 200 pounds, I bet he could replace some of our offensive linemen. Yeah. Oh, man. Can't wait until the 7th round to draft an offensive lineman. 149 yards tonight. That's what the Bears had. In today's NFL, 149 yards. You know how hard that is to do? Do you know how hard that is to do? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, so here's where I'll leave you guys with. You might be thinking, what's the reason to even watch the Bears anymore, right? This team is so pathetic offensively. But here's why. Folks, we deserve to watch Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, and everybody associated with this offense get fired. They subjected, I don't even know if that's a word, us to watch this offense. In return, I want to be there when these guys get fired. Okay? And honestly, I like I mentioned, Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet, I want to see them grow. But every time this team loses, it is good in the sense of what I told you guys, which is the fact that we get to be closer to them getting fired. We should have won by 2 touchdowns. We should have easily won this game. Easily. Like, we win this game with a touchdown, with a competent offense. We win this game if they do anything. Nick Foles was so horrid in this game, folks. Like, it was painful. It was painful watching Nick Foles. Oh, my goodness. He's such a statue in the pocket, such a duck, man. Foles like a cheap tent. I told you guys this, man. Oh, why did you bench Mitchell Trubisky, Matt Nagy? I hate you so much for that. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. I do think Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, but people don't. That's why I said that. What's the deal with Bojack's terrible tackles? Yeah, we are missing a lot of tackles out there for sure. I agree with that. But like I said, I'm not blaming the defense at all. I'm sorry. I can't do it. And folks, I got to tell you, I've been losing a lot of money on the Bears this season, betting them. I took them again plus 3.5, and that didn't go well. So, yeah, I'm just fed up, folks, at this point. I'm really just fed up. Kavana, hopefully I didn't miss your super chat, man. I did try to read your super chat. I think you asked about Eddie Jackson's missed tackles, right? So I try to answer that. Yeah, it's sad at this point, folks. It's really sad. But yeah, I'm at that point now. So at the point about firing everybody. Louis Riddick as general manager. I like that. Louis Riddick would be good. He was in the booth on Monday Night Football, so that was nice. This is awful. Look, here's the other thing, guys. We've got a bye week coming up. I'll be going live a lot more. We'll break all this down. But thank you guys for hanging in with me, man. And I'm disgusted, but bear down, I guess.